morning, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Pitaa. If you're not, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Pitaa. If you're not, then welcome back. Today's video is gonna be a day in my life as a dental assistant. I have a lot of girls that DM me asking me how I got into the dental field, what I do, if I like my job, blah blah blah. So I thought I would just make a video and show you guys what my day looks like as a dental assistant. So it is currently 6:17. That's so bad. 6:17. It's Wednesday. On Wednesdays I tend to get a little bit more ready because I have my nephew's football games after work. So I like to, and by ready I mean I literally just do my hair. So I just woke up, so I'm just gonna wash my face really quick and brush my teeth. I like to listen to some jams in the morning just because it puts me in a better mood. I'm already having to be up. I just have to work in Fort Collins as well. I only work in Fort Collins on Fridays now, but I'm really full-time assistant in Greeley now, which is pretty cool. Another fun fact, I work with my cousin, so yeah, you guys will see that a little bit later, but right now let me just wash my face and brush my teeth. Okay, so now my face has been washed. I'm awake now. So all I'm gonna do is put on my So what I'm gonna do now is put on my CeraVe resurfacing retinol serum on my face, and then I'm gonna go in afterwards with my vitamin C by Teamy Blends, the collagen infused serum, and then I'm gonna take my eyelash thingy and go through my eyelashes, and then I'm just gonna dry them. So I'm gonna fast forward that part really quick, and then ready. So I always either like curl or straighten my hair, but I straightened my hair last week, so I went with curls today. It literally takes me like 5-10 minutes at the most, because I do like super loose curls, and I don't put a lot of effort into it because sometimes at work, if I feel like it, I'll put on my little cap cover head thingy. I don't know, but sometimes I'll cover my head and it just makes my hair really flat anyways. But I just like to be able to put my hair down at the end of the day when I go to my nephew's game and let my hair down, you know. So but yeah, my hair doesn't really last curled anyways. So yeah, but I just threw on a black tank top. I always throw on just like a regular black shirt, long sleeve, short sleeve, whatever. I try to go with short sleeve because it gets really hot during treatment. So I just throw on a tank top. I have my tank top and then my scrub pants. I don't put a shirt on because we are required to wear lab coats, both in the lab and during treatment. So yeah, I'm just gonna spray some perfume. Not perfume, it's spray. I don't like to use perfume. I'll just use like a body spray because it's just work. But yeah, so I'm ready. I'm gonna go throw my shoes on, and then I'm gonna go have some breakfast. I don't always have breakfast, but if I have time, I do. 9 times out of 10, ever since I moved to Greeley, I have time. So okay, really quick, let me explain. So I am not in general dentistry. Therefore, at my job, we don't do cleanings, we don't do extractions, we don't do crowns. I'm just there to assist, but my doctors are in the industry of saving teeth. Therefore, we do root canals. We are endodontics, not ortho or just general dentistry. They do root canals, which is endodontics. So what we do is, if the tooth is infected at the end of the root, our doctor goes in there, cleans out the infection with like his little syringes and all that stuff, and then fills the canal so that they're basically, a lot of the times the nerve is dead and the tooth doesn't respond to cold anymore and stuff along those lines, yada yada yada. That is what we, or that is what my doctors, not we, that is what my doctors do. They try to save your teeth. If it's cracked, we obviously can't save the tooth, but yeah, so you guys aren't gonna see us doing any cleanings or any of that, no extractions. We specifically only do root canals, and if anything we do apicals, which are a surgery version of a root canal, which is go through the side, which means they kind of like cut the gums off, pull the gums out, or not pull the gums out, but they like pull, like they lift the gums and then scrape out the infection like that, and then they stitch up the gums. So basically it's either a surgery or a regular schmegular root canal. Hello. Hello.
Can you drink that today?
Yes, please.
23 degrees. Thank you.
Pretty sure I gave you 24.
Yeah, you're
Yeah?
good.
Okay.
57 cents. Thank you. Nice cup.
Thank you.
All right, there's your sandwich.
Thank you.
One more thing. Oh, wow.
I know.
How's your morning?
You know it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to work?
Yeah.
You have a long day.
Actually, I don't want to jinx it, but our schedule looked pretty empty yesterday, so
Oh.
we only had 2 patients. That means only 1 is mine, so it's okay. I'm good with that.
I won't jinx it. I mean, more than likely you'll have a long day, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's how it normally
Yeah.
works. All right. There you go. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Wait. Okay, I'll throw this in your guys' tip jar, and then if I could pay for the pay for the person behind me.
Yeah, there's this 1241. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. So nice of you.
Yeah, of course.
There you go. Thank you.
Of course.
Have a good day.
I genuinely have gotten into the habit of every time that I come to Starbucks, I will pay for the person behind me, just because, I don't know, if people are anything like me, sometimes I go get coffee in the morning because life is rough and I'm going through shit. And what if somebody's going to get their coffee in the morning because life is rough for them right now and they're going through some shit, and like you just save them 10 bucks because you paid for their coffee? Like, you just never know, you know? So if you have the ability to do something nice for someone else, do it, okay? Okay, so when I get to work, I will clock in. This is basically my own area back here. Jen has her own desk, my cousin has her own desk, and then this is basically my desk. I just got promoted to this like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, and I still haven't like put any pictures up or anything to like make it my desk, but it's fine. I got a grande iced white mocha with caramel drizzle and cold and vanilla sweet cream foam. I'm gonna hide the patient's name to show you guys our schedule, but our schedule looks pretty empty today. So HIPAA, that's just saying I'm covering the patient's name. It shows the tooth number that we're doing, and then I just crossed out the patient's phone number and then the doctor. But so yeah, it just shows what tooth we're doing. So I always start the first treatment. So this, I will do this one, and then my cousin will do this one. Okay, so once I'm ready to start working on the lab, I wash my hands right away, and then I'll throw on some gloves, and then I'm gonna be grabbing some little tabs that I use for our shaker, which you guys will be seeing me do here shortly. So I throw 2 tabs into the shaker, and then I start filling up the little jarra so I can put the water in the shaker, and mientras prendo la machine that we use to clean our hand pieces, and then I close that little tube so the water doesn't come out of the shaker. Lleno la jarra, and then I will throw it in there, and as you guys can see, the tabs are what makes the water blue. I'll throw a little bit extra just to fill it up almost to the top, but not really because with the Pitaa. And then right here, I'm just gonna erase our links from the day before really quick. Okay, so the lab is pretty much done. All we have to do like Tuesday through Thursday is start the shaker. And then since I'm the first one here, I always come and open up all the rooms, which means I unlock all the computers, I turn on all the x-rays. And then my room, well, Alexis and I both set up our rooms yesterday. Sometimes we'll set them up the night before if we have time at the end of the day, so that way we don't have to do it in the morning. All I have to do in the morning is come in, I'll turn on the ultrasonic, I'll turn on the x-ray, I'll turn on the ultrasonic, I'll turn on the x-ray, and then I will come turn on the framework. And then I will show you guys the room basically all set up already. So yeah, that's what we use to isolate the tooth. We put plastics over everything, the ultrasonic, our keypad, our keyboard, our mouse, and then this is our tray. So when the doctor still has to do testing, this is how I like to set up my tray. Alexis likes to set up her room different. Basically, it's up to the dental assistant how you like your tray set up. So I just set it up like this, and then once he has done testing and knows what tooth we're doing and if we're doing a tooth, then I will come and fix it again because they will leave a mess in here for me. So yeah, this is to measure what goes inside the root. I have my marker, liner. These are all of my files. I always try to stock this in the morning, but I stocked it last night, so all my files are stocked. And these are just a bunch of extra drawers with extra things in case we need something during treatment. We don't always have to yell for the other assistant, but if we do, the other assistant is there for us. And then we have our sections over here. These are my sections. This is basically on my side, that's all the doctor's side. And then over here I have the napkin that I'm going to put over the patient. I have my light, and then apex locator. This helps find the apex of the root. And then our syringes and activator. And then I also need to get out these and this. I am trying to redo my box, so that's why this looks like this. But yeah, so these are gutta percha, and then my paper points. So for today, I'm just gonna be pulling paper points out of here, and then once I'm done with my patient, I'll fix my box how I like it. Colby, which is the doctor that's gonna be here today, usually likes to use the red true anatomy paper points, so I'm gonna leave that out. Unless he switches it up, but then I still have other paper points in it. So normally I only have like one box, but I'm moving them around so they look like this. And then I have to come in here. I'll do the same thing for Alexis. I'll turn on her ultrasonic, I'll turn on her x-ray. I basically just turn on everything that I turn on for myself. I turn it on for her. And then like I said, I think they already know that they're gonna have to do a root canal on this tooth. Like, we've seen this patient before, so this is what her tray looks like. Like I said, everybody's trays are set up differently. The girls in Fort Collins set up their trays different, but this is how Alexis likes her set up. I set up mine the other way, and then like I said, I move it around. And then I have to do laundry because if not, I'm not gonna have any lab coats.
I don't wanna come on too strong, yeah. I'm always worried I'll stay too long, but what's on your mind tonight? I love it when we can laugh together. That kind of thing.
Music licensing reimagined.
Better. I'm gonna give this just one try.
Okay guys, so now that I'm basically done with everything in the back, this is the time that I come and I sit down with Jen and I talk about our lives. So this is Jen. She's our front desk receptionist. Hello. So yeah, I'll just come up here and I'll just wait until the first patient gets here basically. And we just talk. I'll tell her about all of my little activities over the weekend. That's usually on Mondays. I'll tell her everything that I did that I wasn't supposed to over the weekends, and then yeah, but today I'm just gonna sit here for a minute and I'm gonna talk to her while I drink my coffee and have my breakfast. And we're gonna wait for the first patient to get here. So okay guys, this is Dr. Colby. So I work with him on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then my other doctor is Dr. Garrett's, but he makes me a little nervous because he talks really fast. So yeah, this is Dr. Diamond. I work with him today. I only have 2 patients.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can get a scan of this one.
Okay. Do your best.
So yeah, he's been here for what, a year?
Yeah, over
so
a year.
we just celebrated his 1 year like not that long ago, and then I've been here for like 7 months. So we're like the newest to the crew.
Right.
Yeah.
Bond.
Yeah, we're like the newbies. We're the new kids in class. So yeah guys, this is my doctor. I'm gonna work with him today, and then I'll try to set up the camera so you can't see the patient, but you can see kind of how me and him work together. I like working with him because most of the time he does the same thing every time. The other doctor kind of messes with us and does different things, but it's cool because we love him too. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to meet my doctor. So I'm gonna shut his door, and then once my patient is ready, I'll bring my patient back. I will take a scan. Well, I'm gonna try to take a scan because when we have like older patients, when we have older patients, they have like, they're very like this, you know, and in the scan I need them like the scan to go around their head. So sometimes it's really hard like with older patients to get the scan because it's just like the way they are, you know. So I'm gonna try my hardest to take a scan, but yeah, let me put you guys on. This is the best lip balm ever. Okay guys, I'm gonna go grab my patient and attempt to take her scan. So I'll see you guys in a little bit when I take her to the room. Okay, so after I get a scan of the patient, I will come back into the doctor's room, tell him what the patient told me that's going on, and then he will give me notes that I will later put into the computer.
Tooth 23, we have a periapical lower density. And tooth number 24, periapical lower density. Crestal bone intact. And that's it.
She said that she started getting pain last Friday. She has like, if she pushes up in this area, it's pressure sensitive.
Okay.
She hasn't eaten in 2 days, just like applesauce because it hurts to bite down.
Okay.
No swelling.
No swelling. No antibiotics?
No.
Okay, cool. Let's go check her out and see.
Okay guys, so I'm definitely going to fast forward the whole treatment process because a treatment can go anywhere from 45 minutes to a little bit over an hour long. But essentially what I do this whole time is I just hand him whatever instruments he needs. I write down some numbers for him that I put into my notes a little bit later. For the most part, I know what to hand him and when to hand it to him, but some cases are a little bit different. And when he gets in the tooth, if he sees that a canal is a little bit more calcified or something and he needs different instruments than what we normally use, he will just let me know and I will pass it to him. But like I said, essentially all I do is just sit next to him and just hand him whatever instrument he needs.
Oh, what if I told you you took my breath away? And what if I told you I wish that I could stay? Is it a mistake? Will my heart break? Or will you love when I say? What if I told you you took my breath away?
At the very end of the treatment, guys, all I do is take a final x-ray of the patient with their new root now.
Music licensing reimagined.
So after I walk my patient out, I go back into my room, I throw on some gloves, and I come back into the lab and break down my tray. I throw everything in the shaker except our sharps, they go in there, and our hand pieces and the napkin holder don't go through the shaker or the Statum. And then I will go back into my room and break down my room, which means I take the plastics off of everything, and then yeah. Jen was actually nice enough to come in and clean my room for me, so here I am putting everything together again, putting plastics on everything that I took plastics off of like not that long ago. So that means the keyboard, the chair, the scope, basically everything. And then I come back into lab, I dump my tray that I put through the shaker and the Statum, and I put it back together. I just throw everything on it that we need for the next treatment. Okay guys, this is my cousin. She's the lead assistant at the Greeley office. So basically she's like my boss. She's been working with them for like freaking ever, obviously that's why she's the lead. But yeah, I just got promoted. I don't really call it promotion, I don't like it here, just kidding. Like a month ago. No, not even a month, huh? 2 weeks?
No, it's been about a month.
Really? But yeah, now I work with her all the time. She comes a little bit later than I do, that's why she wasn't here in the morning, and I didn't record her to right now because she comes in like the middle of my treatments, like 8:39ish. And it's her space that I was sitting at in the morning. Just like to warm her seat up for her, you know.
She's so kind.
But yeah, and she basically does the same thing that I do, except she's like in charge of like orders and basically everything else that I don't do. So, but we both assist and stuff, so yeah. And then the rest of the day when we don't have treatments, she helps Jen answer the phone. I guess we all do that, but mainly like they do. I have a phone back there too, but again, she does everything I don't do. And then she just like orders stuff and just does stuff on her computer up here. So yeah.
On Monday, October 4th.
What else do you do?
I have a 12:10 check-in for 12:30.
Too much.
Not too much. Not enough for what I get paid.
Not enough.
Dude,
I do too much for what I don't get paid. Today's just a slow day.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
A
just
very
do
slow
that.
day.
Which is kind of okay, I guess, for today that I'm filming, because I probably couldn't film on a busy
Did you
day.
have dental insurance?
Especially not on Thursdays.
No, our patients are back to back.
So let me
Our
just
consults
give you
are every
an
other
estimate,
treatment.
okay?
So
Yeah, she only took one consult earlier. I just took one right now. And that's pretty much it. And it's already, what? That was
12.
yeah, it's already 12, so.
Yeah. So right now we're pretty much done
Yeah.
with our schedule. because
And there's
nobody.
Yeah.
Our phones are ringing.
This is good, but the one's good for like other days. And then our consult that I have right now, our doctor just tried to see if we could get her in today, but she didn't want to, so now we're just gonna sit here until 4.
So
basically.
since you have this,
So when I don't have anything to do, which I usually always have like something to stock, but if I really don't, I either go bother Jen up front, I'll bother my cousin up front, or I'll bother the doctor. I like to go into the doctor's office a lot. My lead assistant from Fort Collins though gave me a bigger box than the one I have in my room, so I'm gonna try to fix this and see if I like this box better, or I don't know, we'll see. But first I'm gonna do my notes for the consult that I had. So after every treatment and every consult that we have to come back to our computer and we type in notes, other scan, if we did treatment, what treatment we did. Like for the first one that we did do treatment, I have to put in what files we used, if we sedated her, the testing, how the teeth tested. We have to give the tooth or teeth a diagnosis. My coffee's watered up. But yeah, so I'm gonna do my notes right now really quick. Okay, so when I'm done with my notes, I put them here. And then he looks at them over.
I take them.
Dang, you haven't done any of them? Just kidding. I had a question for... Okay guys, it is 2:02. We still haven't had any patients. Literally all I did was rearrange my box. Ta-da! So I'm gonna go have lunch with my mom, my cousin. We normally don't ever leave for lunch, and we actually don't normally get a lunch hour. We kind of just eat whenever we have the chance to. So whenever we have the chance to eat, we do. But today we clearly do. So my cousin went out for lunch. Okay, bye, Miss Girl. My turn to be fat. I don't know where I'm gonna take my mom. Bye. Why are you still here? Goodbye. No. He stayed here the whole time. We had nothing. Didn't go get lunch. Just look at him falling asleep. Don't fall asleep on the job. Okay, I'm gonna go eat with my mom. We look so happy to be here, but we were really not that happy to be here. Okay guys, so I have left work. That is basically what I do. Today was actually kind of crazy. We haven't had a day that slow in quite a while, but essentially that's what I do. The only difference is we do that all day. So I would clean my room, I go into treatment, clean my room, set it up again, and then do the treatment all over again, and we do that for 8 hours. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you get notified every single time I post a video, and I will see you guys on my next one.